He's on fire. Fantastic performance.
Oh, what a leap. Takes a superb catch. What a win. That's done it. The whole team running over to celebrate.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Laughing Coyote. This is Cricket 19's 5-5 Sponsors Cup fixture number 26. Yes, that's right, 26, not 25. Now, you might be wondering, where's 25? 25, the file got corrupted. I no longer have game number 25. It was a pretty good game. Kookaburra 11 versus New Balance, two very good teams. And as you can see, Kookaburra 11 won that by 5 runs. And that's why New Balance is now number 2, no longer number 1. But yeah, I don't have the footage for that. The file got corrupted. I cannot upload that, unfortunately. But we have number 26, which is Sareen Sports versus Gunn and Moore, and it's going to be played in Hyderabad, India. But yeah, before we get into that game, I'm going to need you to do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button. Over 75% of you are not subscribed to my channel, so please do subscribe. Also, if you can, do join the channel memberships. There's a button that says join right next to the subscribe button. Hit it to become a member. If you cannot find that button, there's a link in the description that will say join, the channel memberships, something like that, something along those lines. You can join it through that as well. Now let's get straight into the game. All right, here we go. Fixture number 26, SS at the top of the table against GM, who are very good as well. I mean, they can just turn it on out of nowhere. That's what I love about GM is, they might not be doing all that great, and then all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, they will ruin you. That's just one of the things to keep in mind about GM. But then again, it is SS who have been dominating this league. So far, they've done really well. They've got those 3 bowlers, Deepak Chahar, Nuwan Pradeep, and Lasith Malinga, who are deadly. And nobody's able to... No one has an answer to those 3. And that's really been the story, the key to their success. And GM have won the toss. Ben Stokes, the captain of GM. And he will choose to bat first. Alrighty then. So, those 3 bowlers that I just mentioned will be performing right here for us. First up, and like I said, if they are able to get the better of those 3 bowlers, they're in. They can definitely win this game, but no one has really been able to... middle these 3 guys, and here goes nothing. David Malan against Malinga. First delivery, and he's gone into extra cover for a 4. So here we go. Malinga, surprisingly, is actually the weakest of the 3 bowlers they've got, because he's getting on a bit. He's obviously much older. He's not in his prime anymore, but he's still pretty good. Goes a bit full. He's got him. David Malan gone on the 4th delivery. Lasith Malinga gone with the outswinger, the leg cutter, the one that moves away from the batsman, or is that an off cutter? I don't know. I always mix those up. But anyways, David Malan's gone for 4 runs of 4 deliveries only, and there you have it. It's very difficult to play these, Malinga in this case, and then the next bowler is going to be Nuwan Pradeep, who many batsmen have failed to play successfully as well. And then there's Deepak Chahar, who's the best of them. And yeah, that's been the story throughout this league. So far, not a single run given. Okay, I've just spoiled it. Oh, that could have been a catch, actually. That could have been a catch. The fielder misjudged that one. And it's cost him, because that's gone for 4, and he's bowled such a great over, and that would have been a wicket if the fielder had timed his run. But that happens. It's part of cricket. It is what it is. Corey Anderson gets the first boundary of the game. And it's surprising it's taken him this long. All right, he's been given a bit of room, and I think he's got him. No, that's a dropped catch. Are you kidding me? So it is very surprising to see these bowlers perform this well, considering how crappy their fielders are. There he is, Deepak Chahar, the pick of the 3 bowlers. But as you saw, Nuwan Pradeep bowled, yeah, no one Pradeep, sorry, bowled a fantastic over, even though there were two misfieldings right there. That could have been a maiden with 2 wickets, and that's another drop catch. Are you kidding me? This is what I'm talking about. This team has got issues with their fielding, yet the bowlers are still bowling very economically and are still getting wickets. That's the thing. They've got these 3 bowlers that are just so deadly, and they somehow managed to get the wickets, even though the fielders seem to really not be on their side. It looks like they're playing for the opposition more than these 3 bowlers. It's a nick, and it'll just be a single. But as you can see, GM clearly struggling. It's gone full. That's a lovely shot straight to the fielder. Finally, someone hangs on to one. Corey Anderson's gone, so this is what I'm talking about. He's got a wicket. And that's what, 2 drop catches now? Or 3 actually, if you count that first one with Nuwan Pradeep. But still, they've got a couple of wickets so far, and that's what I'm talking about. They're just so good, and then they follow it up with the bat as well. They've got a pretty good batting order as well. So SS is pretty much the team to beat at this moment. Maybe the only team that can beat them is New Balance, I suppose. But then again, New Balance, their last game, they lost against Kookaburra. So they aren't looking all that grand at the moment either. But Ross Taylor out in the middle alongside Markram, and Deepak Chahar will continue his great over. Okay, that's been sent straight down the ground. That's as straight as it gets, by the way. Look at that. That's almost hit like perfectly the middle of the side screen. That's a good hit. I think that might be a 6. Is it? Oh, yes, it is. First 6 of the day, 92 meters. There you have it. Ross Taylor finally takes him on, and he's given up a few runs now. A very good over turns poor in the end. But that's the beauty of this format. It can turn at any point. Colin de Granholm will be bowling the second last over. First ball to Markram, who plays a reverse sweep just for 1 run. Oh, he's nicked it. Oh, what a take. That is such a brilliant catch. Oh, that is a really good catch. In the slips, diving to his right, one-handed take just before it lands. Lovely take. I think it's Porterfield. I'm not entirely sure, but it might be the Irish international. Very classy batsman. Yes, it is Will Porterfield. And Ross Taylor's gone for 12 runs. He's had a pretty good cameo here. But GM needed him to stay out there for longer, do more. And there he is, Ben Stokes with his GM Diamond bat. Beautiful bat. And Colin de Granholm deciding to come around the wicket. Ben Stokes, he's gone after him, fast delivery. He's not got much time. That's just short, 1 bounce, and that's gone for 4 runs. To be fair, that was a pretty decent over from de Granholm as well. And now Brathwaite, the fast delivery's been punished. It's 4 runs from Stokes' blade, and it's not a great start, but still got 5 deliveries, so he can make a comeback, or we can make it even worse. So let's see which way we'll go. He's rolled a no ball. Stokes, he's sent that one straight down the ground. That's going to be 5 runs off that one due to that no ball, and he'll have to ball that one again. And not only that, it'll have to be a free hit. So the final over of this innings will be a free hit from Carlos Brathwaite to Ben Stokes. Quite arguably 2 of the best all-rounders from their respective countries. That's another no ball. Ben Stokes, he's tried to heave that one away, but he's gotten a single for it. There'll be 2 runs, and he's going to have to ball that one again, so he doesn't want to go, Carlos. Well, look at the expression on Malinga's face. He's not very amused. And why would he be? He's just balled 2 back-to-back no balls. He wants to go in and oh, that's a good shot. It's straight to the fielder. Malinga's dropped it. Again, the poor fielding continues. But at least it's not another no ball. It's a pretty good comeback at the end. I mean, I still think they're short by a few runs. But It's better than what they would have gotten if Ben Stokes and Ross Taylor had not done what they did at the end. As you can see, 12 of 6 for Ross Taylor. Ben Stokes with a pretty decent innings at the end as well. And 43, yeah, like I said, it's just not. They could have done a lot better, especially against a side like SS. A side that is very strong, not only with the ball, but also with the bat. And Jake Ball will be opening the bowling for GM. Shea Hope will be facing the first delivery from Jake Ball. Oh, he's nicked it. But it's landed before it could get to Ross Taylor, who's keeping the stumps today. All right, again, it's a thick edge, and that's gone. That's 4 runs. Shea Hope off the mark. He'll take it any way they can get in the runs, really. What's a solid hit. He's not nicked that one. That's pretty much out of the middle of the blade. That's gone for 4. Oh, he's got him. That's his middle pole out. He's got him. He's got him big time. That's Shea Hope on his way back to the dugout. He is coming in at a bit of an angle, and I think that's why Hope was hoping that it would come in a little extra, and it did not, and that's why he misjudged it and he's gone. But Sarkar is the next batsman to come in, and he was pretty decent in the last game he played. He was not out of 29. Should be a pretty easy game for him. Oh no, I suppose not. Will Porterfield has gone for the very first delivery. Junior strikes. Tried to pull that one away over the inner circle. Unlucky. You see, this is what I'm talking about, the contrast. I mean, look at the two sides, the way they're fielding. I mean, if this was SS, I don't think the fielder would even attempted that. You know, this would have probably just gone over the fielder's head for a 4. But still, with that kind of field, GM was unable to score many runs because they've got a fantastic bowling attack, SS that is. But here we go. I've lost 2 wickets for only 8 runs. Oh, and he's nicked it. No slip, though. No slip. Avishka Fernando would have been gone as well. And there's a bit of a mix-up. Oh, that's hit the batsman, actually. I think that's the first time ever I've seen that happen. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. I think that is the first time. You know, it's the little things like that when you see him. It feels good, you know, it feels authentic. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Straight to the fielder, and he takes a catch. He literally sent that one straight down the throat of the fielder, and again, he takes the catch. Compared to SS, where they drop most of their catches and take the odd one out. Junior gets another wicket, and now the game is on. Now the game's really on. Because now they've lost 3 wickets, which means they've only got 2 more wickets to lose. It's a 5-5, remember? And Avishka is gone for just 2 runs, and Vijay Shankar is the next batsman in. The final batsman will be MSD. I guess he's promoted himself down the order. He wants to give the youngsters a chance. And if there's redemption required at the end, well, you can always rely on MSD, and it is required as Vijay is gone. The very first deliveries faced Junior have struck again. Oh, what a spell from him. He's taken 3 wickets. That's not a hat-trick, unfortunately. He's had a dot delivery in the middle, but still a very good over. Ross Taylor doing really well behind the sticks and getting in position. That's a very smart field set as well. He's brought in a slip right away after that nick. And there he is, the legendary MSD. And this duo right there, the partnership between these two, I mean, if you guys have seen the first game, it was deadly. And now they are batting together again. Let's see how it's going to go this time. This is the last wicket, by the way. So MSD, I'm sure he's going to try to play himself in rather than go after him the very first delivery. As you saw, he just got it to the fielder for a single there. But, oh, Shomya, he's been out there for a bit. And he's not scored any runs, and he's off the mark now as well. Now that his partner in crime, MSD's out there with him, he feels a lot more comfortable. He's swung hard, and he's swung well. Stokesy coming around the wicket. That's quite awkward. And that's straight to the... Oh! What has happened there? I think that was a bump ball. I think so. I was like, is that the game right there? Imagine that. GM winning, having scored about 40 odd runs. That would be quite a ton of events, to be honest. But I don't see that happening with these two on strike. I don't see them losing this game. SS, that is. I don't see the SS losing this game. He's going to come around. Oh, he's gone too full. He's gone too full. He's definitely missed his mark there, and that's been sent straight down the ground for 4 runs. That's just what that delivery deserved, to be honest. That was a poor one from Ben Stokes. He's trying that Yorker length. He's got it this time, but MSD is very lucky. Edged it right in the middle of the 2 fielders, and it's gone to the boundary for 4. Alrighty then. You know, they say hard work makes you lucky, and it's true in his case. Samit Patel, oh, with a switcheroo. MSD, I've never really seen him play that in real life. Have you guys? Do let me know if he's played some. I mean, he has played unorthodox shots, but never the switcheroo, I don't think, at least. Oh, that's a good hit. I think he's cleared the field. I think that's gone all the way. Oh, has it? No! Lovely from the fielder. He's kept it inside. He's kept it inside. He's done really well. You know, the other fielder should have supported him there, but again, I have to mention this. Again, look at the contrast between the 2 sides and their fielding. I mean, it's just like they're from a whole other planet when you compare their fielding. And that is why GM is still in this game. It's the final over of this innings, and they're still in it. If their fielding was like SS, this game would have been over a long time ago, maybe after the 3rd over. Oh, he's nicked it. But that'll just be 1 run. So they require 10 runs of 5 deliveries now. Dwayne Pretorius started his over pretty well, to be honest. And just giving up 1 run. Chomier's pulled that one away. There's a fielder. They'll have to push for the oh my goodness, now that is very poor. See how I praised them with the field and then they do that. Now that was poor, although to be honest, actually now that I think about it, that wasn't that poor. That was just a really well struck shot. But yeah, that was actually really far away from him. I thought it was a lot closer. It looked like that from that other angle. But no, that was actually a pretty good shot in the end. Not poor fielding at all. Here we go, 6 of 4. Okay, just guiding it to the cover fielder for a single. There'll be 5 of 3 now. Putting MSD on strike. Because he knows when in trouble, just give the strike to MSD and this is what it'll do. Watch. Look. There you go. There you go. Easy does it. And that's gone for 4. Alright, the scores are level now. 1 run required to win of 2 deliveries. In MSD, you can always trust. You can always rely on him. He is just amazing. Righty then. So, 1 of 2. MSD on strike. Yeah, Dwayne, I'm sorry to say I don't think you've got any chance here. Is that a wide? It's not been given a wide. Alright, so it's 1 of 1. That came back in. Maybe that's why the umpire did not give that a wide. But MSD letting that one go. He thought that might have been a wide, but it wasn't. He's definitely going to be going after this one. And he does, and I think he's got it. Well, even if it doesn't go to the boundary, they've still won the game. And that's, yeah, it does go to the boundary, so they've definitely won the game now. And they've won it by 1 wicket. It's again Sarkar and Dhoni, the duo of doom. It's gonna be pretty interesting, these two, if they will open in the next game or not. MSD gets another man of the match. He's been racking these man of the match trophies left and right, and I mean, why not? He's been performing out of his skin throughout this tournament. When he comes out at the very last position and still gets the highest runs in the team, I mean, that's just amazing. Alrighty then, so here we go. Junior Dalla now with the highest amount of wickets. Matthew Wade's still the highest run scorer in the league. And this is where I'm going to end this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Do let me know, who do you think is going to win? Sareen Sports is looking too OP. So is New Balance. New Balance is my team that I picked from the very first day. They've lost their second game as well. The first game they lost was in the first couple of games, which is... I was a little disappointed with that because I was expecting them to keep winning. And they lost. And obviously, regardless of how good you are, you're going to have 1 or 2 bad days. Even SS have lost 1 game, and they're super OP. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Do drop a like if you did. Do subscribe. Do hit that notification bell if you're new. And also consider becoming a member. You do that by hitting the join button right next to the subscribe button. If you do not see the join button, then there's a link in the description. You can join that way as well. Anyways, I hope I'll see you guys in our next video. Until then, have a nice